Evening and welcome to Brigades Hour. We are here for 60 minutes to have an interaction and a conversation on the Boys and Girls Brigade. In this session, we are going to be looking at the just ended conference of the Association of Methodist Brigades. Brother Enoch Oparinto, the Connectional AMB Secretary, will join us to have a discussion. We will also go through some of the images from the WAF conference that we had a couple of weeks ago that is also up for a short conversation. The Ghana Council of the Boys Brigade is also heading to KNUST in Kumasi for a consultative meeting that comes off this Friday, Saturday and Sunday, and the Brigade Secretary is in the house to take us through that conversation. We will also have a discussion on brigade practices on the regimental series, and today we are focusing on two things: the enrollment service and the rededication service. It is a packed program, and we are live on WTV, we are live on PCG TV as well as Adwa TV. You can also join us on Facebook for those of you who are in your offices and want to be part of the show. We welcome you very much. I'm happy to be here. It is going to be an interaction at the end where the phone lines will be activated so that you can come in with your comments, you can come in with your suggestions, and if you have any recommendations for us, we'll be glad to hear that, because we are advancing Christ's kingdom among boys, and then we're helping girls to become followers of Christ. That in its entirety is the objective of the Boys and Girls Brigades. Let us go out there and take our verse for the day. Proverbs 16 verse 3. Proverbs 16 verse 3. So commit to the Lord whatever you do, and he will establish your plans. Proverbs 16 verse 3. Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and he will establish your plans. As Christians, beloved, there is a need to put everything that we have to do in the hands of God, and he will make sure they come to pass. He will establish it perfectly in his own time. Fantasy fawunjuma she iradansa. Fawunjuma she iradansa. Nadza iyenu boyeyi. Ejume biara riye. Fashe iradansa. Henam krana henam bay. Adzi biara yeriye no. Yen fanshe trampon nyamenansa. Na nambre pemuno obama wiyeyi. Men papa. This is the Brigades hour, and we are here till 5 p.m. Don't go away. I'm taking a break, and when I come back, we shall continue the conversation.
See the storms of life, when the clouds unfold, their wings are struck, when the strong tides lift and the cables strain, will your anchor shift over remains?
Welcome to Jackson University College, where we offer you premium quality education. With our College of Education, you can work and study to obtain your Bachelor of Arts in Education, and if you already have your Diploma in Basic Education, you can enroll in our 2-year top-up to obtain your degree at Jackson College of Education. For those who desire to teach or are school administrators but have degrees in other fields, you don't have to worry at all. You can enroll in our 1-year postgraduate diploma program, which is just tailored for you. We also offer industry-based courses to individuals and institutions to produce experts in the technology industry through Jackson Institute of Technology in partnership with 𝗟𝗓𝗘 Limited, India. Here is a 73-year-old medical practitioner, Dr. Palmer, who has defied all odds to graduate with a certificate in Microsoft Office Suite from 𝗟𝗓𝗘 Limited, India. Jackson University College is the best place to come if you want to pass your IELTS exam, because you have been recognized by the British Council as the best institution to provide IELTS tuition here in Ghana. Also, we have courses in forensic science and security management, among other in-demand courses to boost your career prospects. Here are some of the participants after their graduation from the forensic science and security management here at Jackson University College. Continuous professional development programs are also organized for all professionals, such as teachers, nurses, and the like. Here are nurses from Kolebu Teaching Hospital in Accra displaying their certificates after completing their CPD here at Jackson University College. So it's our all-inclusive environment for you, regardless of your age, educational, or professional background. There is an educational program for you. Let's start you off on that educational journey that you won't regret. Jackson University College.
Thank you for sticking around. This is the Brigades hour, and as I told you before we went on a break, we are on the regimental series on the frills and thrills. We want to talk about two of our practices, very important practices as far as the brigade is concerned. And I've been joined in the studio by Reverend 𝗟𝗓𝗘. He is the Executive Secretary of the Ghana Council of the Boys Brigade. Reverend, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Very well. So, Reverend, we want to find out what enrollment service and rededication service is all about.
Okay.
What is the significance? Can you tell us something about how important this is?
Thank you, and greetings to all your viewers. And I want to send my greetings to the President of the Boys Brigade, Lawyer Moses Fuamweni, and all NEC members. Now, the Boys Brigade, as we all know, has founding churches. That is a Methodist Church, Presbyterian Church of Ghana, Evangelical Presbyterian Church, AME Zion Anglican Church. These main churches are the founding churches, with two others, the Perez, Chapel International, and Jesus Generation. So when one wants to be a member of the brigade, you first apply. When you apply and we look at the documents, matters of faith, and we accept you, then we start with the enrollment. So I would want to start with the first enrollment. Now, the first enrollment, it's the council, it's the church that facilitates everything, and then it's left to the council to pick it up. So the council does the training and then the enrollment. Now, first and foremost, the chaplain is enrolled, and then the chaplain intends enroll the boys. Now, you also ask of the significance of this enrollment. It is very significant. As we all know, is a form of enlistment, is a form of adding you to a particular group or association, and we will say it's a ritual of acceptance. Good. And it's something that it's very remarkable and memorable to all who go through, because it's a charge you are being given. And I interviewed some few boys some time back, and they were telling you the experiences they had with their first enrollment. It tells you that it means a lot to them. So the boys going through the vows and then the charge, it gives them the enthusiasm and the level of commitment to accept the assignment being given to them. Again, it's the boys being presented to the congregation, for the congregation to know that, look, they have a charge for these boys. Now, it also serves as checks and balances, because what is it all about? The officers are being trained to take care of the children in that ministry. I mean, from that up to 18 years, they need to be groomed. And so it's a tax being given to the officers, and it's also a tax being given to the boys. So all join hands to work at it. And so the enrollment basically is about a period of taking a responsibility, a charge onto yourself, and then executing.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. When we go round for rehearsals towards first enrollment services, we see the boys and girls excited and preparing for that service.
That's right.
They go through a lot of preparations just to appear good on that occasion.
That's right.
And I also realized that the parents are also excited.
That's right.
That their kids are going through that service. What does it add to the parents when they see their kids going through this?
Every responsible father or mother will be happy seeing the ward or the child performing a task, a noble task, of course.
Sure.
And performing any task in a church is very noble. So they get excited. Oh, you see, when you are in the house with your kids, at times we underestimate them. Mm-hmm. There are times you go to meet them at speech and prize giving day, or performing a task in the church and say, hey, is this my ward? Is this my child? So they go through such feelings. At times, they wonder if their ward will be able to do A or B. So see, they say, hey, Kwabena, so see they're winning. Say they're winning. Hey, one pana kukudro a found you see, so they begin to and you see your own peers or friends will come to you and say, did you see your son? Did you see your daughter? Hey, he performed wonderfully. So it's a period of excitement, and therefore the children also put their all in all. And it's exciting when especially they are preparing for their first enrollment. For some of them, they even don't want to sleep.
I mean, you get your uniform and you wish you could wear it that night.
They even wear it to sleep.
Wonderful. So why do you also call patrons for enrollment? Because I see that after the boys and girls have been enrolled, and the patrons are brought forward.
Yes. Thank you for that question. You know, per the brigade age, it's basically children's ministry, and we're grooming them to become responsible adults. Children are not workers.
Okay.
And they will need support of adults who are in the working class, who derive some kudi to help them. Again, it's not all about money. At times, advice, counseling, direction, and coaching. So we need these adults, we call patrons, to help the brigade perform these functions. They can support with their money, they pray for them, they advise them, they encourage them, they teach them scripture, and occasionally we invite them to come and share with them their expertise, and then some of them we give them mentorship rules.
Thank you very much. Now, to all patrons out there, it is a wonderful job you are doing. And we are being told today, we are being reminded, exhorted, that we are to advise, we are to contribute and support the ministry. I can foresee. Iduya oyedzen. And I wasn't in, she wasn't mantam. And what I use no one aye. Intawufo patrons abatam. So brigade was so no my best. Yenye pampam so ni yamboa na bibiara onya kama. Yabesle pi. Sermon service do. Ni ye hwesika za pamantar. Ye hwesika za toba ye za tombena. Aye wo mwa. We need your support in this direction. Now, we'll come to rededication service after we come back from this group. But before we go on that break, so if we are about to have enrollment service and the chaplain is not a member of the brigade, how do we get the chaplain enrolled?
Good. So in brigade, we say that the chaplains are also officers. In fact, they are our number one officers. So what we do is that we enroll them into their office as chaplain, and then they in turn do the enrollment. So that one is the first enrollment. After the chaplain is enrolled, then subsequently he does the enrollment with the support of the council. That's right.
Right. With the support of the council. So the enrollment service is actually a preserve of the council.
Exactly.
Right. Exactly. We are taking a break, ladies and gentlemen. When we come back, we'll talk about the role the council ought to play, and then what is the expectation on the denominations as well. Then we'll talk about rededication service. Don't go away, Brigades Hour. I'll be back.
When the strong tides lift and the king will string, will your handkerchief over remains? Looking for professional office space? We're here to help you out in every way. Available space to let within the building is a total of about 2,500 square meters. We have in place disability-friendly washrooms, male-female washrooms, and kitchenettes with 24/7 water supply. We are providing the best office space for your business, coupled with an on-site clinic and a spacious car park. Reach out to us before your competitors do. Wesley Towers is designed to make you feel safe, offering you the needed luxurious personal space. It
comes with affordable pricing package. Please contact for details and inspection on 0503 109 978, 0500 166 304, or 0556 302 880, or 0243 614 423. Wesley Towers, offering you a safe, secured, luxurious office space.
Thank you very much for being around. We are still at the Brigades Hour, and the Brigade Secretary is still here. Today is going to be here with me for a considerable length of time, so you can fire all the questions you have for the Secretary. Secretary, what is the expectation of the Council as far as denominations are concerned, or denominational associations are concerned, when it comes to enrollment service? Take us through what happens and what we should expect.
Yeah, so like you rightly alluded, that it's the enrollment, it's strictly the preserve of the council. But you see, day in and day out, the brigade is expanding, and therefore we thought it wise to have the denominations support in the expansion work, especially so that Presbyterians move within Presbyterians and around Presbyterians, and it's therefore easier for Presbyterians to expand in that denomination. And so is the Methodist Church, and so is the Anglican within the Anglican setting, AME Zion within the AME Zion setting, and EP within the EP setting. So basically, the denominations the denomination associations are to help with expansion work. Now, so we collaborate with them to do the expansion, easy. But when it comes to the enrollment of company, then it's solely the council's responsibility. So the company or the church that wants to form the leadership, or what we call the leaders meeting or the session, if it's the Presbyterian church, they write to the council, and then the council liaise with the regional organizer or the leadership of the regional council within where the church is located. That's right. So they go to do the feasibility study, have discussion with the chaplain or the minister there, the leadership there, and then they flow from there. So basically, the formation or the enrollment is by the council, but we also say that the underground work seriously also is done by the denomination, because if it's a Presbyterian church, they will want to consult Presbyterian officers to help them with what to do, and they direct them to the council, and the council picks it up from there. And then we are the same people. The denominate, whether the denominational association or the council, is the same people. I'm a Presbyterian, but I'm working in the council as the executive secretary. But I'm also a Presbyterian minister. So in the PBA, that is the Presbyterian Brigades Association, I'm also a key figure. Okay. So when it comes to the council, I'm able to move through all the churches. The 5 founding churches, and then the 2 affiliate churches. I can move anywhere, everywhere.
Right. And before I come to the education service, who approves of the enrollment service to be done? Who is to sanction the enrollment service to take place?
Yeah, you see, within the brigade setting, even though they write to the executive secretary directly, we have technical people. We call them the National Training Subcommittee. They look at the technicalities, the training aspects, what will be needed, what needed to be done. And they put all the measures in place. So when we hand over the church and their intention to the jurisdiction within which the church operates, then the RO, the regional organizer, is a technical person and is part of the trading SOP. So they pick it up from there and look at the training and then what they will need for effective enrollment.
So when the training SOP is satisfied, then the sanction is given.
Exactly.
That the approval is given
Exactly.
for it to be done.
That's
Very
right.
well. Very well. Now let's talk about rededication service. That's going to be our last part
Okay.
anyway. What's the rededication service all about? Sometimes we hear companies say we're going to have rededication service. Can you tell us a bit about it?
Yes, so in every organization there is a beginning point or a starting point, and then there is also the ending point. It's so even with the churches. Now with my church, the Presbyterian Church of Ghana, at the beginning of every year we have the covenant service, and this covenant service is supposed to prepare the minister and the congregation for the year. Okay, so you enter into a relationship with the God who has called you, and you renew your covenant, as it were. In the same vein, the rededication service for the brigade, it's we coming to God. Of course, it's a church-based organization, so we present ourselves in the church. Okay, we rededicate ourselves to God for the new year, the ensuing year. Lord, this is where we've gotten to. These are who we are, and these are the things we want to do. We submit ourselves to your leadership, your lordship, and your kingship. Direct us, redirect our affairs. So it's a way of realigning yourself to the God who called you, and then reaffirming your faith. Okay, and then reflecting over your tasks, and then also projecting into the future. So that is all the rededication it's all about, and it's done at the beginning of the brigade year. So for some, they are able to do it in October, some November, some, but most of them in January.
Right. In 30 seconds. In 30 seconds.
Yeah.
What's your final word to the churches, the ministers, the leaders meeting, PCC session? Because sometimes we hear companies are not allowed to do enrollment service, the education service. Just a little advice to our ministers and leaders.
Yeah.
30 seconds.
Thank you very much, but give me just 1 minute. It's laudable. You see, in the time past, we insisted that the enrollment services should be done during worship service. But in later development, which has even been enshrined in our books, that it could be done outside the church, worship.
So it could maybe Sunday evening,
maybe Sunday evening, Saturday evening,
something like that.
Yes.
All right.
As and when the church deem it fit,
Okay.
and will also suit the children who will be enrolled. So basically, you see, these days our churches' calendars are very much choked.
Yes.
So it becomes very difficult to search for dates for enrollment. So when it becomes very difficult, they can shift it to Sunday evening, where a proper announcement will be made to the church and the congregation and the parents and all stakeholders to come and help support this noble venture.
Thank you very much, Executive Secretary. That's Reverend 𝗟𝗜𝗓𝗘, who is Executive Secretary of the Boys Brigade Ghana Council. He is going to join us again for another segment. And this is the Frills and Thrills, the regimental series. We are promoting our standards, and we know we'll be able to live by them. Now, coming up, we'll have a very short video that looks at the conference of the Boys Brigade that was held a couple of weeks ago. Don't go away, stick around. When we are through with this one, we'll continue with the banner consultative meeting of the Boys Brigade Ghana. Brigades Hour. Fifi Hope here.
When the strong tides lift and the cable strain, will your handkerchief over remains?
Welcome to Jackson University College, where we offer you premium quality education. With our College of Education, you can work and study to obtain your Bachelor of Arts in Education, and if you already have your Diploma in Basic Education, you can enroll in our 2-year top-up to obtain your degree at Jackson College of Education. For those who desire to teach or are school administrators that have degrees in other fields, you don't have to worry at all. You can enroll in our 1-year postgraduate diploma program, which is just tailored for you. We also offer industry-based courses to individuals and institutions to produce experts in the technology industry through Jackson Institute of Technology in partnership with 𝗟𝗓𝗘𝗓𝗓 Limited, India. Here is a 73-year-old medical practitioner, Dr. Palmer, who has defied all odds to graduate with a certificate in Microsoft Office Suite from 𝗟𝗓𝗘𝗓𝗓 Limited, India. Jackson University College is the best place to come if you want to pass your IELTS exam, because you have been recognized by the British Council as the best institution to provide IELTS tuition here in Ghana. Also, we have courses in forensic science and security management, among other in-demand courses to boost your career prospects. Here are some of the participants after their graduation from the forensic science and security management here at Jackson University College. Continuous professional development programs are also organized for all professionals such as teachers, nurses, and the like. Here are nurses from Kolebu Teaching Hospital in Accra displaying their certificates after completing their CPD here at Jackson University College. So it's our all-inclusive environment for you, regardless of your age, educational or professional background. There is an educational program for you. Let's start you off on that educational journey that you won't regret. Jackson University College.
Thank you very much. We are still on the Brigades hour, and we want to talk about the 12th biennial consultative meeting of the Ghana Council of the Boys Brigade. Still in the studio, we have the Executive Secretary with us. Reverend, let's continue our conversation, and this time I want to focus on the consultative meeting. What is the significance of the meeting and what's the theme?
Thank you very much. Well, the significance of a consultative meeting of this nature, it's as any responsible organization, noble organization, periodically or annually, you go to take stock. You reflect over what has transpired, and you zoom into what the future has in store. It's only organization which is not focused that wouldn't say won't evaluate. So it's a period of evaluation, it's a period of taking stock, it's a period of amendments and forging ahead to chop more successes. The year hasn't been bad at all. We had a lot of success stories, and there's an opportunity to get together to, as it were, iron out whatever it is, take stock, and then forge ahead. I must say that we are just coming from 2 international conferences which were a bit draining, but God has been so good. We are zooming into this national consultative meeting, the 7th. Previously, we have annual council meeting, and then it got to a time that the leadership saw that no, we should intersperse the council meetings with this consultative, where it's more of a delegates meeting. Yeah, so this is the 7th that we are yet to have, and it's so promising. We are sure that we'll have a wonderful time.
So how many people are we expecting, and what are the delegates? What's the composition?
Well, we are expecting about 70 members, and it's basically we are narrowing to the 7 regions, which represent the brigade in the country. Now, the 7 regions, we are going according to the traditional regions. We are yet to demarcate it according to the current regions. So basically, we have the Asante and the northern regions becoming one region, and we have the Brong Ahafo taking control of all the regions around that sector. And then we have Greater Accra as also one region. We have Central as one, Western as one region, and Tema and Volta joined together as one region. And then I think have I mentioned 7?
Yeah, so Central, Western, Eastern, Greater Accra, Tema Volta, Asante North,
Asante North. Yes.
Right.
So we are having the representatives from these regions, and then we are also, since we've given some of our delegated power to the denominational associations, they will also bring representatives from the various denominations to also help take stock
of what's
yeah.
going to happen. Okay. Where is it taking place?
Yes, it's taking place at Kumasi, Ken UST, precisely the Otunfo Ose Tutu the Second's hostel.
Okay.
Yeah, but the official opening will be held at Christ Congregation, Presbyterian Church of Ghana. I mean the campus, the Bonso. Is it Bonso? Yeah. It's at the center of the
Bonso. That is outside campus, right?
No, it's within.
Within
yes,
KUST.
yes.
Bonso.
No, Bonso is beside. Aijaso, Bonso, and they are all.
Okay.
But this
all
one,
right.
it's the church within the campus.
Who are the key figures attending the conference?
The key figures. The
keynote address and stuff.
Yeah, we are inviting the nobles of, especially the Asante region, where we have the regional minister coming, the MCE, the bishops. The Methodist Church has 2 dioceses. We have the Kumasi North and then Kumasi Diocese. The bishops have been invited to attend. Then the Anglican bishop, and we have the Presbyterian Church chairman is also attending. So we have the chiefs also attending. So it's going to be a wonderful moment where we will have very important dignitaries attending.
Right. I'll come to those who are supporting the conference. What do you seek to get out of the committee consultative?
Yeah, we want to all come out with a refreshed mind and then commitment to zoom into the future. I mean, the immediate future of the brigade, so that whatever we've targeted to achieve the ensuing year, we know God will help us to achieve. I must also say that this consultative meeting is under the theme Walking in God's Word, Equipped for All Good Works. Walking in God's Word, equipped for every good work.
Every good work. Thank you.
And that is taken from 2 Timothy chapter 3, verses 16 to 17. Yeah.
Very well. Any sponsors?
Sponsors, not as yet, but we have a constant sponsor, which is a church. Whether the church is paying for individuals or is giving us donation, they are still our sponsors. In fact, they are founding churches. So even when it becomes very critical, we'll go to them. We are going for a conference and we need money for it. So heads of churches, I salute you and I thank you for the support you keep giving to us. The work is plentiful. The laborers are few. Money. We need money.
Thank you, moderator. Thank you, Presiding Bishop.
That's right. They have been very helpful.
Archbishop and all of them. Your final words, Reverend.
The conference is going to be great, and we are entreating all to come, most especially for the opening ceremony, which is Saturday morning at 9 o'clock at Christ's congregation. All are being invited to come. We're trusting God for a wonderful session, and we're trusting God for a successful conference as well.
Thank you very much. That's the Executive Secretary of the Boys Brigade, Ghana Council, Reverend David 𝗟𝗓𝗓𝗓. We'll be back, and the A&B will be next. Brigades Hour.
Traffic in Accra after a hard day's work? Then enjoy a short stay in the new Wesley Towers spacious and beautiful rooms. Our 6 suites provides a comfortable treat after a long day of exploration. Enjoy modern amenities, breathtaking views in the city of Accra's ambassadorial enclave, and the utmost comfort during your stay. The property gives you a warm reception in our main entrance foyer with a classic central chandelier lighting as you enjoy affordable sumptuous meals from our restaurant. We have in place male-female washrooms, spacious car park, and an on-site clinic. Wesley Towers is designed to make you feel safe, offering you the needed luxurious personal space. It comes with affordable pricing package. Please contact for details and inspection. 0503 109 978 or 0500 166 304, 0556 302 880 or 0243 614 423. Wesley Towers, offering you a safe, secured, luxurious space.
God bless you for hanging around. Now we have the Connectional Secretary of the Association of Methodist Brigades who has joined us on Zoom. Welcome, Brother Enoch.
All right, thank you very much, sir.
Good. How are you doing, Brother Enoch?
I'm doing very, very well by God's grace. Yourself, sir?
I'm also fine. I'm also fine. Welcome back from the conference. How did the conference go?
Thank you. Overall, 99% good.
That is A1. Super.
Yes. Okay.
Great, great, great. So what are the highlights? What did we pick out to the conference?
All right. So we started the conference from Thursday and it ended on Sunday. And several activities were run, but key amongst them, we had some talks aside the business session that we ran. To start with, we had a conversation on marriage and the law. We believe that as young people and as leaders, we should be well versed in this subject matter. So we had lawyer who took us through the issues about marriage.
We're currently seeing footages
well.
of what happened
And
at the conference grounds. So, but then continue. We are listening.
All right, thank you. And then we also had a conversation on substance abuse under a segment we dubbed Methodist in Church. So that was targeted at discussing issues of, as Methodists, what should be our character. So we tackled the issue of drug abuse and then alcoholism, and that was handled by the director for the youth ministry development. That is very Reverend Gideon Duchu. So aside that, we also had the essay writing competition, just as I'm essay writing competition. This is the second edition. In all, we had about 86 participants who took part in the exams. And it will surprise you, the outcome. In fact, their essays were just fantastic. So basically, that is it. We also had our elections and then had other activities as well. Yeah, thank you.
Wow. I saw some people writing. That's the essay competition, right? And we had 88 people.
Yeah, so we had 88 who registered. Unfortunately, 2 of them could not make it. So we had 86 who were present to participate in the essay. Yes. So the 86, we know they were in 4 sections: the boys company section, senior section, the girls senior section, and brigades. And so each category had their own questions to answer, which they tried their very best to make sure that they were on top of the game. So at the end of the day, the examiners marked everything. The results were ready, and winners were pronounced before we left the ground. So we are waiting for some 1 or 2 approvals for them to embark on their journey for the award and all of that. We have a whole segment on that, and that is post-conference.
Fantastic. You mentioned elections. Who are the new leaders of AMB?
Okay, so as you all know, one of the duties of the conference is to elect officers who would lead the organization in 3 years, every 3 years. And so as we speak, we end our tenure on 30th September. We'll be ending on 30th September. So the conference and its wisdom elected the following people. That is Brother John Adolfo as the connection coordinator. We had Sister Mercy Pepra as the connection vice coordinator elect. We have Brother Ebenezer Uso as the secretary elect. Brother Thomas Osam Pinanko Senior as the assistant secretary. We have Brother Frank Kwesi Ansa, who is the treasurer elect, and finally Brother Daniel Bedu, who is the evangelism officer elect. So these are the officers who take charge from 1st October 2025. Until then, we are still in charge.
So, but Sam is still in charge, right?
Exactly.
what was his message for conference?
All right. So the message was crafted in such a way that at first it was more or less a retrospect of work done for the time that we served, and then also we looked at some social interventions, or accounted for some social interventions undertaken by the Brigades, putting together what dioceses did and the connection did. It will marvel you. For instance, Kumasi Diocese supported an inmate to undertake a heart surgery. That is fantastic.
Super.
Yes. These are some of the things that the address noticed and acknowledged as well. Aside that, he gave attention to some social troubling issues, and then national matters for our concern. And so he tackled, for instance, he discussed issues of galamsey, and then encouraged young people. And we are dealing with young people, and even some officers are young people themselves. So he addressed that so critically, and also paid attention to substance abuse. Again, and he coined something we all loved there. And so instead of saying when him red, you respond when him used to wafa red, wafa used. So these were highlights of his address. And so in all, it was to tell the people what his administration has done for the time being, and what expectations going on should be in terms of service, even as he exits office.
Thank you very much. So unim red.
Unim yes.
Wafa red. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Any appreciation to our stakeholders, those who supported the conference and all of that?
Yes. If you just indulge me, I think before the appreciation, we had something good to tell you, that in a business session, we realized our growth. To the previous conference, we reported about 33,000 in terms of membership across the connection of the nation. Now, as it stands now, we figures put together indicates that the whole connection, we stand at about 48,511, including the boys, girls, and officers. And so we are expecting that this
48,511.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's fantastic. So, that's great.
Yes,
so
we are expecting this to reflect in our daily worship life as a church. Sure. Going to acknowledgement, I would want to acknowledge our special title sponsor, Dr. Justice Amo, popularly known as Justmo, who supported the essay writing competition. Also, the whole sponsor, something he's undertaking. And this year, he invested over 50,000 cedis into the project. And we also want to thank Honorable Joseph Yamin, who also graced the occasion. And then we also want to say a special thanks to our host diocese there. If you ask the diocese, the bishop, the day chairman, and the secretary of synod, they did a marvelous job. Hey, thanks so much to the DYO as well. We didn't give him rest, and he never rested until everything was done.
Good.
Special thanks to the executives as well. Yeah, and a special thanks to your good self, say.
To God be the glory.
You were the chairman for the planning committee.
To God be the glory. To God be the glory.
Really. Yeah.
Right.
So we say thanks to everyone who supported. We are so sincerely grateful.
Right. So you mentioned that we had mentioned on the things that are dragging the youth out of a normal life. So substance abuse and all of that. Do we have a plan going forward to do something at the grassroots as far as these things are concerned? What's the way forward?
Yeah, so I think the way forward, it's not I think, but some of the discussions we had at conference was to pay attention to these things. In fact, during the conversation on the state of brigade work, one of the things that was recommended is for us to be very intentional about how we deal with the young people, about how we teach these young people out there. So in our company programs, we should be able to have set schedules to pay attention to these areas, discuss with them. They should know what it means to get involved in these things, the consequences. So it's all about being intentional in our teachings. With every opportunity we have at every point in time to be very intentional about our teaching. So we're still looking at how best we also come up with other interventions to support with the propagation of this message to our young people there, because we hear and know the things that are happening when it comes to drugs, alcoholism, and all of that. And this is something we shouldn't take for granted actually. Yeah. So everything we're hoping that when we are intentional, we are going to make much progress.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Secretary to the Connection Association of Methodist Brigades, thank you. What are your final words before you leave us?
All right, my final words will be that let's all not get relaxed. This is a ministry that we have a great opportunity to impact the lives of young people, and for me, I mean that's I've always said that. So if you are a brigade officer, please don't give up on these boys and girls. Let's invest our time into their lives. Let's invest the best we can. And you have no idea the results, the outcome. And so let's not give up. Let's just continue to do our best. But remember, when you read, let it be Jesus. And if I read, let it be Jesus. So these are my closing words. And thanks so much to the leadership of the Methodist Church Ghana, the presiding bishop, the lay president, and then the administrative bishop, and our director. We are so grateful for the investment and the love they have shown for the time. We are so grateful to them. Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Brother Enoch 𝗟𝗓𝗘, who is also a minister under training. Let me add that. He's been so helpful to the association, and we believe that God will continue to expand his course. Thank you for joining us. Beloved, I'm taking a break, and when I come back, we'll be wrapping up. Thank you.
Welcome to Jackson University College, where we offer you premium quality education. With our College of Education, you can work and study to obtain your Bachelor of Arts in Education, and if you already have your Diploma in Basic Education, you can enroll in our 2-year top-up to obtain your degree at Jackson College of Education. For those who desire to teach or are school administrators but have degrees in other fields, you don't have to worry at all. You can enroll in our 1-year postgraduate diploma program, which is just tailored for you. We also offer industry-based courses to individuals and institutions to produce experts in the technology industry through Jackson Institute of Technology in partnership with 𝗟𝗓𝗘 Limited, India. Here is a 73-year-old medical practitioner, Dr. Palmer, who has defied all odds to graduate with a certificate in Microsoft Office Suite from 𝗟𝗓𝗘 Limited, India. Jackson University College is the best place to come if you want to pass your IELTS exam, because you have been recognized by the British Council as the best institution to provide IELTS tuition here in Ghana. Also, we have courses in forensic science and security management, among other in-demand courses to boost your career prospects. Here are some of the participants after their graduation from the forensic science and security management here at Jackson University College. Continuous professional development programs are also organized for all professionals, such as teachers, nurses, and the like. Here are nurses from Kolebu Teaching Hospital in Accra displaying their certificates after completing their CPD here at Jackson University College. So it's our all-inclusive environment for you, regardless of your age, educational, or professional background. There is an educational program for you. Let's start you off on that educational journey that you won't regret. Jackson University College.
Strong tides lift and the king will strain. Will your hand
Thank you very much. It's been 1 hour of engagement, and I'm happy you've stayed all through. We couldn't go open to the phone lines to interact with our viewers. Pardon us for that one. We will by all means do that in our next edition. We had a question on Facebook asking about the role of the DIO, the Diocesan Youth Organizing Enrollment Service. We are not done. We'll touch on all of this as we go along. Keep your questions coming. We are very grateful. We also have a comment from Papa Owusu Ankoma, who was a member of First Second D Company. He's now a patron for 30 years. Senior, I salute you. Thank you for being there for us. What do we have coming up in the events? So we have the Girls Brigade Ghana in collaboration with the Greater Accra Regional Council 70th anniversary float. It's going to be super float Saturday 20th September, and we are going through the principal streets of Accra featuring the brigade bands. Was the attire, the 70th anniversary polo or t-shirt on jeans. The time is 7 a.m. Please and please again, 7 a.m. Saturday 20th September 2025. We are going to the principal street. It is our 70th anniversary. To God be the glory. We are grateful to you all out there for being with us. We thank you for the support you continue to provide so that the brigade will stand. God bless you. My name is Fifi Amwahope, your regular host, and I've been here for the past 1 hour. And so through all the length of days, thy goodness faileth never. Danke.
The strong tides lift and the cables strain. Will your anchor shift over remains? Will your anchor feel the storms of life? When the clouds unfold, their wings are struck. When the strong tide